This is the most amount of money they have ever put inside a coin pusher at this business. And today I'm going to try to win it all. All that and more coming up after this. $2,500. Is that the value that's in here? No. $2,500 is how much it cost me to buy in to play this game today. Believe me, I know I'm being a mind reader right now and reading the comments. You are a moron. But the reason why I'm willing to pay that amount of money is because, first and foremost, let's look throughout the playing field in here. You will see collectible coins in these cases all around. Some are worth very little and some are worth a decent amount. Right dead center in the second part of the playing field here, you will see a huge circle of quarters with money blowing out like a volcano. This whole thing is filled with cash, hundreds, gold, and also what I need to win, what's on the second part of here. So anybody that's a coin collector, you know what these coins are. Now, excuse my ignorance, I know very little, but I know enough to know the value. You will see, I'm not exactly sure on the left side if they're Liberty coins or not. One's in 1873 and the other one's in 1888. I just know they're worth a lot of money. On the right side, you have the 1800 Liberty, you also have an 1804 Liberty, and then you also got that Liberty copper, I don't know what the value of that is, and then this one right here, the first one. In total, these coins could be worth up to $20,000. Just with that, how I win these is inside of here there is two special coins, two special somethings. They said I will know it as soon as I see it, and that's how I win these. Now, 30 minutes is my total that I can play for round one, the first one, what I'm playing today. I have two chances. If I don't make it on this video, I have one more opportunity to go at it. The good thing about part two or try two, if it gets to that point, is they change nothing inside of here. Whatever progress that I make on this tower will stay put. So that is going to be huge. So guys, $2,500 got me this. This is the motherlode of all motherlode of coin pusher videos for me. A lot of value. Let's get on an even mark here, then we'll go ahead and start this game. All right, here we go. 30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes to start off with. Try one. Try two if it gets to that point. If I run out of quarters or out of time, there is no other buy-in. My 2,500 covers both tries. It will be a separate video because over 30 minutes, but however, 2,500 covers both of them. So downfall to that is no cash will be added. Whatever I win throughout all of it. They don't add any more, but the good thing is whatever progress I make, if it gets that far, will stay. So these coins that are in the cases in the playing field, what I'm looking at them right now as is weapons to push these towers. Come on. Oh yes. With that amount, that should really help me in moving this tower up. Now, I don't know much of a strategy to try to knock this down. The only thing I can possibly think of is try to push it off. I know that's a lot of weight, I get that, but is one of those time frames where, yes, you don't want to stop and be showing things and taking your time, but you don't have to like exert yourself either. But in total, 30 minutes on the first try, 30 minutes on the second try. So we have an hour in total to try to get this off if needed. Again, if things go right, I get it this time. And try number 2 is not necessary. For some reason, the quarters there in the middle are sneaking up. Oh, look at that. I'm telling you, these are some amazing pushes. And seriously, that is all thanks to the fact that all those circle coin cases are in there. They take up a lot of room, and there's a bunch behind the tower right now. Then underneath that, there's a couple $100 buy-in chips. Again, they take up a lot of room, so they will help. So this particular video that I am recording right now, I'm not exactly sure when this video is going to come out. I'm recording this prior to the snowstorm that is hitting our way, and I'm not sure. Actually, for me, this is Saturday, so the snowstorm is supposed to be here tomorrow evening. And I don't know if the weather is going to work for me to be able to do a live stream on Sunday or Monday. If something happens and I can't, I will put this video up to replace the live streams. If I'm able to come up here one of the days, then I will put this out as my Wednesday video. So that's my 2 options. I said it in my last video, but the problem is it's not me. I have a 4-wheel drive, got good tires on my truck, but it's Eddie. Eddie drives a car. I would not, even if he drove a truck, I would feel so guilty that if he didn't have to be up here for work, and I asked him, oh, come on, there we go, come on, baby. Oh, yes. Ask him to come up here, make him have to drive through all that and get in an accident, that I would feel awful. So with all these coins, I'm going to have to do pulls more often because I don't want it to get blocked up. Now, there's not just one coin that you win that gives you all of these coins. There's each of these on the side has their own whatever coin or whatever it's marked that's inside of there. So I have to win each of them to win a specific coin. Each coin is marked for one of these coins on the side. I told you all the other day I got to actually meet the owner, and I haven't been around the owner too much, and I was telling him how much I love playing, and oh, that was huge. All right, let me go down here and collect real quick. I'll finish my story then. So as I was saying, I explained to him what I did with the collectible coins when they used to take it out of their own personal collection to put it up here, that I saved it for Bray, and also was laughing at the popcorn buckets and the ones that was gifted to me from Haley since then. So when I came up here today, this was a surprise that they put this collection in here for me to play. Oh, come on, there we go, huge push. Oh, and the second thing is, joking at my popcorn buckets, they bought this for me. This thing is huge. I don't know how I'm supposed to put quarters in there, but that was what that was a little gift from the owner. So that's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. I tell you, in life, showing people respect and courtesy can go a long way. But some people it doesn't. Some people it doesn't matter how you treat them, they're just miserable. But the thing for you is be better than them. Show them love, courtesy. I'm not saying if somebody disrespects you, you gotta, you know, but just be the better person. And good things can happen when you meet good people. They will show you appreciation back. Daggone it, come on, Josh. You know, perhaps the owners, $20,000 is not a huge deal to them. But someone like me, $20,000 worth of stuff is huge. Huge. So I appreciate it. But believe me, they're not just handing it to me. This cost me $2,500. I'm trying to keep an eye on what's falling. Because again, I don't want the chute to get stuck and mess with me. I did see that one coin in one of those bigger graded cases fall down, so that alone could be in the way, but I'm just going to do a little bit more here, and then I'll go down and try to clean the chute out. So I learned something. This is pure speculation. I'll say that first, but my lungs, not necessarily my back where I have my injuries, but like my muscle group started hurting me. And I mentioned something to you all in the live stream about it and how it had me really worried. And I noticed when it happens a lot when I leave here. And I've come to the conclusion that because I have to lift my arm up real high to avoid the camera, and I constantly am moving it up and down, that I might be getting sore muscles from that. At least that's what I hope it is. I pray to God it's not something else more serious, but and the reason why I bring that up is because my side upper, like towards the lungs, is starting to hurt right now. So I don't know if it's that and the constant squatting. Come on! There we go. All right, I got to clear out after this handful right here because I can just hear it piling up down there. That was my last quarter. Let's go down here. It was my last quarter. It's just what the last I was going to play. Oh, you. All right, it was a little clogged up, but I think we got to it in enough time. It didn't take up too much of my, or ate the clock up too much while I was down there. Come on. Nice, straight, all the way across. I'm not trying to knock a tower down, so making it uneven is not going to do anything today. I gotta push it straight across. I gotta get as much surface area covered up with quarters as I possibly can. That was not the best time to slow the skill stop down. So where I'm at, you gotta understand, I'm kind of close to the coast, the Atlantic Ocean. So, especially here, last several years, it's hit or miss what our winters are like. But now, ironically, down south, like Charlotte and lower western part of Virginia, they're supposed to get up to 18 inches. We're going to be a mixture of ice and snow, which I hate ice. I don't care how good of a driver you are. Unless you're in a tank, driving in ice is always dangerous. I don't care what kind of tires you have, they better have spikes in them. Alright, that was a good fall. Come on, baby. There we go. There's a big one. Oh, that was not actually. See, that tower, or the circle, whatever. I'm just going to call it tower. But those quarters are up against that lip right now, and that's the reason why everything appears and has stopped moving. But we just got to keep chipping away at it. That was good. That was really good. Actually, that pushed that up somewhat over. Oh, there we go. I gotta go in here and collect real quick. Alright guys, so some of you know, some of you don't know. Just depends on how long you've watched the channel. But I got my private pilot's license in 2006 and loved it. Loved flying. Used to do it as much as I could afford to do it. Well, the problem with being a paramedic, come on baby, come on, or EMT at that time, just the money's not there. Not in emergency medicine. You know, get your RN, you know, enter a hospital, yeah, you make decent money there, but not in emergency medicine, not for the state. Anyways, I just couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford to fly. Flying is an expensive hobby. They told me when I first started, to get your pilot's license, all you really need is time and money. But, so I keep up. I like watching flying YouTube channels and things like that. So there is a guy, and I personally am not going to say his name. If you want to find the video that I'm getting ready to say, it's very easy to find. This guy has a YouTube channel. About the same amount of subscribers that I have. He used to be an Olympian, and he's also a private pilot. Well, he put a video out about 2 weeks ago. I crashed my plane, or plane crash, or something to that, whatever. So, obviously, I'm intrigued. I turn on the video. Well, I'm watching this guy. He's flying in California, and he's got a parachute on. I've never seen that. Now, some of the planes they have a parachute for the plane itself, but I've never seen a private pilot wear a parachute with him. So, of course, he edited the video, so you only see so much. But not only did he have a parachute on, but he also had cameras set up all over his plane. Alright, let me go down here and collect real quick, and then I'll tell you the rest of the story. So, the video cuts back in, and when it cuts back in, the engine is off. And you see him, like, looking out. He opens up his door and is, like, messing with it. Or I think the door might have been already opened when it came to this point. Well, he is doing no kind of engine restart procedure. He's doing nothing. As a matter of fact, the only thing he's actually doing is like pulling up and down on the yoke, but nothing else. And I'm like, what is this guy doing? Well, next thing you know, he jumps out of his plane. Ironically enough, when he jumps out of his plane, he had a selfie stick that was in his hand to record his reaction and follow the plane. Not only the selfie stick, but he also had the cameras following the plane go down. So all of this was so bizarre. I was thinking, this is the weirdest setup. Anyways, obviously no one can say anything indefinite. FAA is investigating it. Of course, the video continues on when he comes up to the plane and saying all the story about having to hike out and all this stuff, and then other channels started watching this, people that are pilots and informed, and they started noticing all these red flags, the same thing I did. Well, then they also noticed that when he jumps out of the plane and taped to his legs underneath his pants, he has 2 fire extinguishers. So who in the world would have 2 fire extinguishers taped to you? Because obviously that would have been before the accident. Then the other thing is, if you go back to his previous flying videos, he makes a comment after the crash, this is why I always have a parachute on. I never fly without a parachute. If you go back to every other video he has posted up on his channel, and not one does he have a parachute on. So basically what this appears is he was trying to get clout. He bought this plane, planned to crash it. The other thing I forgot to bring up was that there were plenty of places for him to land. As a pilot, you're always constantly looking out for those things. It was one of those. Let me collect this. All right, guys. I don't know what happened here. The time just went by so stinking fast. I did not realize where we were at. So anyway, so I don't leave you high and dry on that story. Basically, it looks like he did all of this for clout, which there's so many things that are wrong with that scenario. One, he crashed in like a woodland of California, and you know California has so many problems with small fires causing devastation and killing people, so he took a chance for that to happen. Anything that was on the ground could have crashed into. So obviously the FAA is investigating it. Now traditionally FAA takes a long time to do investigations, but he still has the video up. He turned the comments off, but he still has it up, and there's 30, 40 videos from smart people debunking everything that's wrong with it. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Let me know your thoughts. If you already heard about it, just heck, you don't even have to be a pilot to see all the things that are wrong with the scenario. But why would somebody do that? A grown man, why would you do that? Alright, so maybe I got caught up in story time a little too much here and kind of messed myself up. I hope not. So it looks like this is going to go into the next video. I do have the quarter tower that's right on the edge. It's starting to come off a little bit, so I'm just, until my time is up, I'm just going to play all the way across, keep trying to push this thing up, and stay tuned for part 2, but we will do a tally at the end of this and see where we are at, what coins that we got. I will also ask them if they can rearrange the money that's in there and the coins for part 2. Just keep the tower where it's at, but rearrange so we have an opportunity to get that stuff that's getting piled up. All right. Alright, I am going to focus. I'm playing until they come to get me. Okay, that was extremely stupid, Josh. Sometimes that works and other times it doesn't. Come on. There we go. Come on. I need nice, solid pushes. Everything's piled up there. It'll be worth taking a few minutes here and just lining this thing up all the way across. All right, so let me get it coming out because that helps push the quarters in a direction, lays it down. So let's all right, now let me get some more quarters in my hand and let this come out a little bit more. Come on, Josh. Well, that's what it is. Daggone it. Stop it. All right. Come on, baby. Give me a nice, huge push. That's it. That's what we need. Get that thing off there. Oh. All right. I'm going to try that again. I don't have as many quarters in my hand this time left, but I'm still going to attempt it. Go, big second wave. Oh, that moved the tower. All right, that was my last quarter. Let's hurry up. Going it, my fingers. If you're wondering how much cash is inside of here, I forgot to mention that. Over $5,000 in cash inside of that circle. And gold, total value. Alright, so until they come and get me, I am now going to start playing the sides for a little bit. I don't know what good that's going to do, but I mean, I got to try every technique I can. I know you're saying there's stuff there on the right that's getting ready to come off, and I realize that, but however, I'm going to get a second attempt at winning that. Alright, let's go to the right. Alright, I can't play correctly like this. Not in the angle that I'm standing. Come on. No. Oh, yes. So, as you can see, there's a lot that's on the edge, so that's a perfect time to do this. push, we push. All right, didn't move the tower. Oh, all right, got some more coins down. I think we're pretty, I think we're at time. I haven't been keeping track of it. I mean, I have, but I haven't. Because again, Eddie's the one that's going to come in here and tell me when we're done. I may or may not put a timer in this so we can see total time. Probably will. I mean, when I edit the video. Alright guys, that's time. You see I can finish the quarters in my hand, so I already knew that this was going to go to a part 2. Oh, that 20's right there too, man. Alright, so let me let's collect and let's see. First try at $2,500. Let's see what we've done today. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and figure out how much cash we got back of our $2,500 investment, and then I will show you the coins that I have won off the playing field. Now keep in mind, like I said, some of them apparently are not worth much and others have some decent amount of value to them. So we start off, we got $100. Well, that worked out. No, $250 in chips. Now let's count up the cash and see how well we did there. So we got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, $310. So our total is 560. Obviously, you already know where we're at. We're still down $1,940. $1,940. Although I've had some good days here recently, that's still a whole lot to be down. So let me go ahead and put these together, and now let's take the time to show you. Any of you all that know anything about coins, you might have a little bit better idea of what I'm looking at. I'd probably be better if I had the time to show these a little bit slower, but we'll start off with these two right here. So we got these PCGS's graded coins. So we got those. I have many like that. Also, we have, but this coin right here, In God We Trust, 1907. If you know what this coin is, definitely let me know. It says $50. So we'll start off with that one. We have a Buffalo nickel. I know those. Golden JFK. I don't think they have too much value. This is a Canadian coin. Looks like it's got some age to it. Coin from India. 1909 coin. $50. So I'm not sure what that one is worth. Also, we got the so we got total 3 Buffalo nickels so far, and this signifies 3 grams of gold. So take 3 grams of gold. We also got, trying to get in a good position where you can still see it. We got this one right here. I really cannot read it with the glare. I know that's going to be kind of hard for some of you all to see. I apologize. One that's very similar to that. It's a penny. It's a big penny. And another one that's very similar to that. These look like, I hope these aren't the ones, some of the ones that I gave them to. All right, so We got this coin. It looks like it's ate up a little bit. I'm sure that takes down the value some, but it's still cool. See if I can see the date. And I definitely cannot. And lastly, 1 peso, so Spanish coin. Okay, and that was it. So, I mean, I don't know coins. I really don't know. Maybe not near that much. I don't know. But that's not what was supposed to have the huge value anyways. Now, those ones did look like they might have some value. My value just goes on the date and if they look old or not. So that's the extent of my knowledge. But these right here are the ones that we need to get. All right, guys. So we will go at this again another 30 minutes, another full cup of quarters, and have this stuff straightened out. So we're going to try to do a lot better. We got over $1,900 that we got to make up, but with this thing being this far, I hope I can get it. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, you can show me by hitting that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, become part of our family. Also, if you're watching on Facebook, please make sure you follow the page. If you also, another huge thing you can do to help me out, if you're watching on Facebook or even if you're watching on YouTube, come over to our VIP club. I'd love to have you all there. I'd love to get up to 50 members. We're getting so close to that, but we can interact. Any questions that you have, you all knew about this way before this came out. That's what I always try to do, keep you all in the loop and get some stuff a little bit earlier, let you know how things happen before you see it. But thank you so much for that. Guys, have a great week. If you're affected by the snow, I hope you're staying warm and blessed, and hopefully you have everything that you need to get by through it, and hopefully your electricity staying on. Have a great week. I will see you for the next video. Thanks, guys.